I literally waited till the last minute to film this. Procrastination is great, kids. Hello, what's up? It's Mal, and today we're gonna be talking about how I was a really strange child. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna start off with the kind of not as weird thing. Well, it's still weird, but not as extreme. So, number one is probably, buttons. When I was a kid, I used to love buttons. Not like pressing buttons, no, like actual buttons that you just sew onto things. I don't know why. And you know that little, button bag, like if you're in a store and there's a coat with buttons on it, they give you this little bag that's attached to it with like an extra button in case one button falls off and you need to re-sew the button on. In stores when I was a little kid, I would just go into those button bags and then like take all the buttons out of them and just like keep them. I used to have like this big plastic bag just full of buttons. Yeah, I was really weird. Number two, okay, get ready for this. When I was a kid, I liked to imagine a lot of stuff, and I had some crazy friends. Like, you know, when I was a kid, we were like those crazy kids. Like, not like get in trouble in class and like that kind of crazy kids. No, we were like, all the kids go play on the playground and we go like somewhere else. I don't know. We were just those different kids. So, I came up with this thing a long time ago with some of my friends. And it was called, well, it was named after one of my friends, but I'm not going to say his name. I haven't seen him in forever, so let's just call him Philip. So this thing was called the Philip Ghost. And I wasn't trying to, like, be mean to him and call him, like, a name and, like, tease him. Because, like, Philip went along with this, too. Like, we, for some reason, just called it Philip. Like, it wasn't supposed to be our friend, my friend Philip. It was just called Philip. I don't know why. But basically, anything creepy, because my school used to be like really old and like there'd be kind of creepy things around it, or we'd just make up super creepy stuff because we were weird kids, and we'd be like, oh, it was the Philip Ghost, oh my god, the Philip Ghost. Like, I don't know why. You see, it didn't last that long, but I don't know, it was a childish thing, but it was really creepy because here's this one thing. When I was in, this happened in grade 2, I think. When I was in grade 2, I got my first phone. Yeah, it wasn't like an amazing phone or anything. It was like a pink flip phone or something. I only had it for emergencies. But the thing is, in class, this number, like this unknown, like blocked number, kept calling me. And like, that happened right after we made up this Philip Ghost. So, guess what I thought? Oh my god, it's the Philip Ghost calling me, right? And it was actually really creepy because one time I actually picked up and no one like answered. No one said anything. It was probably like some prank call, I don't know. But like, yeah, it was really creepy to me at the time. Alright, the second imaginary thing. Let's just say it had invisible dogs and stuff. So, this happened, I think in grade 2 still, or like moving on to grade 3. Where we came up with this game thing, where we thought we were spies. Yep. Not just any, like, normal spies, though. Nope. We were actually in a thing, and then we had enemies, except our enemies were dogs. Why? I don't know. Maybe we were cat people. But our enemies were dogs, and they were invisible. So, yeah, imaginary dogs, basically. And we went full out. I had a whole binder, and I had, like, these little test tubes, and I would put, like, I don't know, water, and I put, like, beads in these test tubes to pretend they were all, like, cool spy stuff things. I put them in my binder, and we drew maps and all this stuff. And I had, like, these special sunglasses. They're actually really stupid looking, and they're, like, pink. And I'd put them on, and I'd pretend we could only see the invisible dog's lair with these glasses on. And it was like, at the time from my school, there was like an old abandoned cabin, like shed thing that was like across the street. And I'd be like, hey guys, look, it's not there unless you put on these glasses. And Yeah, but the thing, it gets better. So we didn't want any other kids thinking that we were spies. So we used to call it strawberries and whipped cream. Yep. So at recess, I would look over at my friend, or like in class just before recess, I'd be like, hey, psst, whatever your name is, strawberries and whipped cream at recess, okay? Strawberries and whipped cream. And we all be like, okay. Why? This went on forever. I'm not even joking. Like, we went full out, and it got so serious to a point where we pretended that we were being dragged by dogs. Like, literally dragged. Like, we would stand there and pretend to, like, we'd shuffle backwards and pretend we were getting dragged by a dog, and we'd be like, help, I'm getting dragged by a dog, and really we're just like shuffling backwards. We were weird kids. Yep. And the third imaginary thing, all of these other weird things I did as a kid were just imagination. So you know how you have imaginary friends? You know, who doesn't love imaginary friends? Like, I had my fair share of imaginary friends too, but they weren't really imaginary friends, because you know how in your mind you come up with something and it's like, oh, this is Billy Bo Bob something. Yeah, my friend. I used actual characters from things that actually already existed. Yeah, so, I thought Harry Potter was my best friend. Like, I would pretend that Harry Potter was just, you know, my imaginary best friend. Like, I would talk to Harry Potter like it was normal. I'd just pretend he was right beside me and just be like, so, how are you today, Harry? You know, the usual. I mean, Ron broke his wand and Hermione was being smart and Snape got all up in our faces for being late to class. Yeah, just an average day. No fair. I want to go to Hogwarts too. Alright, that's all for today. I hope you liked this video. Can you relate to anything? Probably not, but hey, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Last night